She talked to me. She said she didn't see an application in there for her and she applied.
On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Nikita Mans, file number 24L2878761. 62, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hagan Lawrence, appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Your Honor, my office doesn't actually have an appearance in this file. It looks like he's missing, but I did speak with him this morning. So Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter appeared today on behalf of Ms. Mans.
Yeah, I see she did request public defense counsel at the time for arraignment. So one has not been assigned at this time.
That's correct, Your Honor. There's nothing that exists in our system for this file at all. She did explain to your court staff this morning that she did apply, given that I spoke with her this morning regarding this case, and we do have a resolution. But you're correct, there is no actual appearance in the file for her today.
There's a resolution.
That's correct.
Your Honor, I have offered plea to the fail to display ops, the file ending in 6-1, and I will dismiss this meeting file 6-2.
I'm going to set it for a plea because I'm not going to accept the plea if you requested an attorney and they've not had opportunity to review discovery. August 26th at 10 a.m. You have any questions, Ms. Mans?
No.
Any additional matters for the record today, council?
Not from the city, thank you.
Your Honor, if you're able to provide me a phone number for her from the file.
So am I able to provide you a phone number?
Yes, please.
Ms. Mans, is your accurate number ending in 1879?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
Okay. We have an email and a phone number.
Thank you very much, Madam Coach.
Yes, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you. Your attorney will make contact with you. Okay, Ms. Mans, you're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. No, the room is already taken care of. Yeah, you know.
The DeBrun, sorry. That's the one to take the sign off. That is sitting off to the side.
In the jail. What's your name in the jail?
Murphy, Kevin.
Thank you. On the record, the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kevin Leandre Murphy, 21L2639093. Mr. Murphy, this was set for a show cause hearing today because you owe $231 on a failure to stop with a short clear distance from 2021, and you not paid. How long are you in custody?
Been here for 5 months. Since April
You're in
5th.
there for, how long are you going to be there? Do you know when you're getting out?
I should find out next week, I believe. Hopefully not until next week.
Are you being sentenced next week on something,
No, I find out if I'm getting out or not next week on the 26th.
Are you being held on bond? Or are you being held on a sentence?
I don't have a bond right now.
So you're not, you're remanded without a bond right now?
Ma'am.
And who do you go before next week to find out?
Kennedy.
Okay, let's reset this 30 days. Well, I'm gonna reset this for 30 days and you'll give us an update then.
Okay, thank you.
September 23rd at 9:30.
September 23rd at 9:30. We're all set for today.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Derico McClure, file number 24-01982, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hayden Lawrence, appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. McClure. I have not yet seen him this morning.
Scheduled for at 8:30. He's not appeared on the short bench warrant. There's someone behind this. Somebody.
This is Miss Eleni.
Okay. On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Alexia, file number 24-01079. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hayden Lawrence, appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Ms. Alanis, who is standing to my right.
Okay, how are you, Ms. Alanis?
I'm all right.
Oh.
Blessed, good to be here. It's an honor.
I'm glad to see you today and that you're doing well, that we can resolve this matter. Today was the date set for a trial on furnishing false information, but my understanding is that there's been a plea agreement.
Yes, Your Honor. I have offered to amend the charge to the breach of the peace civil infraction.
That's correct, Your Honor. And it was Ms. Alanis' intent to accept an offer today.
Alanis, are you employed?
Right now, yes, I am with a guy who owns his own company. He offered me to be a handy person, you know, to clean up little construction site, you know what I mean? That I get paid.
I don't know what you mean. He owns what kind of business?
Like if he's a craftsman, or if he's, what do you call it?
Construction.
Yeah, if he works in like in construction, like fixing houses and stuff, I go and clean it up and
Okay,
he'll give me some money. So yes, I am working on that. I'm working on you know, it's kind of difficult for me to kind of go back into fast food or what I'm used to. So I'm kind of exploring the horizon right now.
exploring the horizon. What?
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
there's a lot to explore. You're
Like-
young, doesn't look like you have a lot of experience. So there's so much to explore. What do you want to do, ma'am?
I just want to do kind of not social work no more, but kind of just work on my own, kind of like you know, painting your house, working for
You
a
wanna-
painter.
You wanna do some manual labor, maybe construction or
Yes.
painting or something like that's what you're saying?
Yes, I don't
Okay.
wanna be too social or manage anything. I wanna get more on my own.
When you say too social, you mean you don't wanna deal with people?
Yeah, I kinda wanna become like an entrepreneur. Like
How
if I,
can you
if
be
I,
an
if I.
entrepreneur and not deal with people?
No, that's what I'm saying. I wanna learn how to be an
You're gonna have to learn how to
entrepreneur
deal
by
with people.
myself.
Then you're gonna have to learn how to deal with people.
Yes, yes, and I have to go to school for business. I have to get more into studying that because I know about the legal part of, you know.
I'm just trying to ascertain how you're gonna pay this fine that they just negotiated, because I'm not gonna keep having
Oh,
her
yeah,
coming back and
um,
forth. I can't give her credit
He's
for
going
time
to-
on a civil infraction.
Yeah,
so-
he's going,
Who's he? What's his name?
the person that,
No, his name.
Daniel,
Daniel, what's Daniel's last name?
I forgot.
But you work for him?
Huh?
But you work for him?
No, he actually is a longtime family friend, so he took me in, and he's actually happy.
And you live with him?
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
I stay on Clifford,
That's where he lives?
yeah,
On Clifford Street?
yeah, somewhere on Clifford. I could give the exact address, but he's willing to pay anything to help me out.
When is he willing to pay it?
As soon as possible, as soon as later today, as soon as tomorrow.
She ain't held on anything other than this?
Yes, Your Honor, she has a final pretrial in front of Judge Flores on September 3rd.
On when? September 3rd?
September 3rd.
I'm gonna reset this to September 3rd. Tell them to bring the money up here. You pay the day you take the plea.
Okay. So,
You have a question?
no, no, no.
Yeah, no, can we get it in? So what fake day? September 3rd, she's already gonna be here. The city is on the fifth floor.
September 3rd. We do 8 AM to share the conference.
September 3rd, 8 AM, so you'll come over here after you finish with Judge Flores, okay?
Okay.
I apologize, what time?
8 AM, same time as yours. I'm at the court.
Her pretrial's at 8:30.
Is it anything?
Yes, all final pretrials with Judge Flores are 8:30.
That's fine, well, then she'll see us first then. He just, whoever his name, what's his name again?
Daniel, I'll get his last name.
Daniel's gonna pay your fine, Daniel needs to pay it on the 3rd. Pay, that's
Right.
really the policy, you're supposed to be paying the day you all take pleas, I don't know why. I'm tired of all the show causes, so.
Mhm.
And I had to remand you to get you here,
Thank you.
yeah, no
Thank
problem.
Mhm.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Who do you have?
Mr. Milner is here, as is Mr. Cox, and then I believe one of the 915s, Mr. Robinson is here for the show cause.
On the record of the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Charles Milner, file number 24-01904, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hagan Lawrence here on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Milner, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Milner, this is a pre-trial. It's for failure to stop at the property damage accident. Was it an offer on this at all?
Yes, Your Honor, we have agreed to a plea of failure to report an accident. Mr. Milner, as part of that agreement, he has agreed to pay $3,000 in restitution to the victim, Mr. Steve.
You have a restitution form.
May I approach her this?
Consider there's an issue with the offer.
Yes, I'm not finding a report in our system.
Your Honor, we may set this for a plea so we can get to the bottom of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, Your Honor. It's not the place I was expecting you to got it.
Well, I recognize you say you have a report, but was there an agreement to accept it and pay that restitution? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, and so you want to pay, sir, to failure to report an accident? And then you're agreeing to pay restitution the amount of $3,000 to Stephen Knight. When are you gonna pay that? Today? I can't hear you.
I just come to my council, I would like off right now, but I will set up a payment plan with Alexia, get on
You
that.
set up the payment plan here.
Here?
Absolutely. Okay, where are you employed?
I work for the 499 local Iona. I do construction. That's how it worked. I was employed in July. And I've been laid off since. Doing pipeline work. So when I get back to work, I plan on setting up something feasible, affordable.
Pipeline work.
But that was the last, I mean, concrete, with the battery plant all to themselves for a year. Building that, for the carpenters. But it's definitely slow right now. I'll be telling me it'll probably be slow for the next 5 to 3 weeks. But then it should get back.
Have you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Failure to report an accident is a misdemeanor, it's 0 points. It is punishable for the maximum penalty of 90 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to plead guilty to that?
Do you want to plead guilty to the failure to report? She's walked through again.
Up to you. You don't have to plead guilty if you don't want.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you understand that you would have to give up your rights, and that means you're gonna give up your right to be presumed innocent until the city can prove you guilty. You understood that? You have to also give up your right to have a trial. You have the right to jury trial. You have the right to the presumption of innocence at your trial. You have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You can waive your right to silence at trial and testify on your own behalf if you like, or you can call witnesses to testify for you. You have the right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses the prosecution intends to call against you at your trial. You gonna give up all of those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody promising you anything to get you to give those rights up?
No, ma'am.
Any threats being made to you in exchange for you entering a guilty plea to the failure to report an accident?
No, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you may need to report this conviction to your current or future employer.
Yes, ma'am.
As to the failure to report an accident, how do you plead?
Guilty.
It's because you believe you're guilty? Actual basis?
Thank you. Mr. Milner, on or about April 9th of 2024, were you driving a vehicle in the vicinity of 4820 South Waverly Road?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that in Lansing,
Yes, ma'am.
Union County,
Yes, ma'am.
state of Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, did you have a reason to believe that you were involved in an accident on a public road?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to report that accident to your local, to the nearest police or government authority?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And that road was a road open to the public?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Your Honor, I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find you to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Your fine is $200. And so you also will be ordered to pay $3,000 in restitution. And you have no idea when you're going back to work.
It could be day today, it could be tomorrow, it could be 2, 3 weeks. And I'm.
And
seeking
you're
up-
part of the union?
Yeah, it's just slow.
So then
right now.
when you're laid off though, don't you still get paid?
Yeah, like I got my Ocean 30 last week, but it was only like $400 or $500 for like class work. But usually I make $1,500 a week. I
Okay.
might go get in the factory and do something else, like anyways, I'm on probation right now, so I have to,
By the work court.
54. Melissa Rose, you know.
I'm sorry?
I'm in Swift and Shore.
30,
Judge
30,
Kennedy,
okay, 30 of
and
seven.
Yep, I seen one PO today.
Got it. The second person to mention Judge Kennedy's name today, he's not retiring. He's not retired. Okay, sounds good. Let's see, I'm going to set this out 30 days. You'll come back and give us an update as to your status. I'll set it for show cause. September 23rd. September 23rd at 9:30, you'll return, we'll get you a notice, hang tight. You'll come back and give us a status on your employment, okay? Any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing. There was someone here for a show cause.
Yes, Mr. Wilkerson.
Versus Brad Roberson, file number 2300133761. Hey, Mr. Roberson?
Yes.
Okay, this matter is scheduled for a show cause because you have a fine that you didn't pay. $400. $1,000. So that's $1,080. Okay. Okay, this was actually a code compliance matter. Like you failed to appear 1, 2, 3 times. And that there was an order entered for you to remove a structure from the property, I think, back in April of this year. I don't have any information before me to indicate whether or not that portion of the order, Ms. Hagan, was complied with the structure.
It was garage and that had been moved.
Okay, and what about these fines?
I came up here at the beginning of July, trying to get a payment plan, and it denied me the payment plan and said I couldn't do it because it wasn't in collections yet.
Okay, what's your payment plan suggestion, sir?
Right now, I'm the only one working out of the house, family of 4. Probably maybe $100 a month.
When are you gonna start?
I think about it, my next paycheck. I can start next month. If you, give me 2 checks to come up with $100. I get paid the week of the 31st and then 2 weeks after that.
Okay, you make your first payment by September 16th of $100. You'll pay $100 a month until paid in full. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Any additional, well, they're all set. I don't
Alright.
know, who's reading the structure?
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
okay.
on.
Sounds good. You're all set then. Thank you. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Shane Cox, file number 2302809-492, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hayden Warren, appearing on behalf of the city.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Warren Sutter, on behalf of Mr. Cox, who is standing to my right.
Okay, this is a trial for failure to display an operator's license. How are we proceeding?
Thank you. For resolution in this matter, I have offered to amend the charge to allowing suspended person to operate. My understanding, Mr. Cox is willing to accept.
That's correct.
It is, Your Honor.
Should we do an advice of rights? There's never one on this file.
I have not done, Your Honor. I can have him review one. Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes. Missing a page.
Oh, sorry, they're always separated.
Okay. Raise your right hand. Can you give me this page back, please, Yolanda? Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury. Thank you. Okay, you want to accept the offer and plead guilty to allowing a suspended person to operate. We understand the rights that's listed here. We're gonna give those rights up. So that means you're giving up your right to the presumption of innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to require the prosecution to prove your guilt at trial by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You can waive your silence and testify at your trial if you like. And you have the right to see, hear, or question any witness that the prosecution intends to call against you. You have the right to subpoena witnesses to testify for you at your trial. You understand that? Anybody threaten you to get you to give these rights up? Any promises being made in exchange for you entering a guilty plea today? As to the amended charge of allowing a suspended person to operate, how do you feel? Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Cox, on or about August 16th of 2023, were you driving a vehicle on or near East Miller and Norburn? Is that in the city of Lansing, Union County, Michigan? And at that time, did you allow a person with a suspended license to drive a vehicle? And that person was yourself? That satisfies the factual basis.
City satisfied with factual basis.
Board is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. The fine is $250. When will you make payment?
I have some other payments I have to make arrangements on their collection, so I was wondering if this, hoping I could combine all these fines that I have and start chipping away at one fine.
You have some others that you have not been making payments on?
They are old fines and no excuse for not paying them, of course. I'm battling some housing issues, so I do, I wanna like keep these fines combined and just start chipping away at it, pay what I can.
Are you working, sir?
I'm not working at this time.
Why not?
I'm waiting on an ID and I have to go back to Secretary of State and I went to renew it at the kiosk. It didn't give me the option to change my address and it went to a previous address where I was illegally evicted. But since then I've made amends with this person. So I have been getting my mail from there, but I haven't got to that. So I'm gonna go back down there and see if it got returned because Jade where it was sent, so that hasn't come, but I don't know if somebody else in the house has got my ID. I don't know, so. Yeah, I need to go to Secretary of State and kind of figure that out. But I do want to go back to work.
You owe a lot of stuff, sir. You owe 186 on one, 75 on another, 175 on another, 200 on another, 264 on another. The 200 this one. That's pending.
It's kind of why I was hoping to see if I could get that all combined into one.
We can't, no, we don't combine things into one. You're gonna have to make payments. And then they're gonna take your money in order, which how old the case is. You're going to Secretary of State to try to get an ID, you said?
Well, I've already tried to do that. I'm going there to see if it's been sent back or, you know, I've already paid money for the ID. I haven't received it. See if I have to repay to get my ID or I'm not sure. I know this year I have to go in and get a new picture taken anyway. So my birthday was on July 31st.
That's what's it. Others for, well, it hasn't been set since Judge. Clark. It still has to be. Top. Right, that means it does. Artists. No, insurance. Probably defaulted. So we didn't appear one day on this. Okay, so yeah. That is. Yeah, one of them, the no proof of insurance, that was the one you defaulted on and you failed to appear in May. So that's one of the fines that you owe. So you're not working, you don't have an ID. And
It's not like I don't want to work. I do want to go back to work. I'm currently homeless right now.
that was my next
Yeah,
statement. I don't think it says that you don't have a mailing address that you're homeless.
I've been receiving my mail from that, you know, where I made amends from last year.
How many days did you serve on this matter?
Week.
You served 3 days on this.
I was in jail 3 days.
I'm sorry,
I was in jail 3 days this last time.
what were you picked up on?
I've called the collections in between the time that I got out today. And, let them
Yeah,
know
you
that-
can go and make payment arrangement with collections on the other matter. I'm gonna give you credit on those. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this is Ms. Kane for her 9.
Oh, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Alexiana Kane, file number 21-03408. Ms. Kane, this is a show cause. You owe the court some money in the amount of $240. Looks like you've owed this money quite some time. Pled guilty in 2022 to allowing a suspended person. Instead of for show cause multiple times, you failed to appear. You came in February of this year, Magistrate Milner gave you an extension upon your request to pay by the 26th. See, you set it for another show cause. You failed to pay. I had to issue a bench warrant in March. You came in April 8th. On the bench warrant, said you paid by April 15th. We're here in July. You paying today?
I can pay in 2 days, that's what I get paid.
You're gonna pay in 2 days, or you're going to do 10 days in jail. I'm not setting this out anymore. It's been over 2 years. We're not gonna play this every time you come to court. You tell us another day that you're gonna pay and then you never pay it. Pay your bills, or you're gonna do it in jail, okay?
Yes.
You have any questions? You're all set. Okay, we did not see Deshaun Johnson today. So we'll bench warrant him. Anthony Edwards, did anybody hear from him?
No.
He represented the public attorney's office now.
According to our file, he declined our office.
I see what's they crossed out the request. This was reset for him to clear his license. He's failed to appear. We have Miss Valencia here. Are you ready on her?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, we're conferring just for a brief moment on this one.
So Miss Parker is on her way here. Should we just pay her $62 and then we can all move on? Is this person, it says they're in jail, is that true? Savannah,
Tanner, would you mind
Zavala
just
Miranda, is she in jail? It says she is. They probably should have removed that from. Yes, Ms. Sutter.
apologize. May I briefly speak with Ms. Valencia? Thank you. I think I'm still in one of the breakout rooms on Zoom.
Ms. Valencia, your attorney is going to meet with you. She's already in there. That was Ms. Valencia. Ms. Parker's on the way. Oh, boy. Ms. Sutter, do you need to go back in the room?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We had to figure out their audio.
Can you hear me? We can now, yes. Thank you.
On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Amber Valencia and file number 24-01003, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hagan Lawrence, here on behalf of the city.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Valencia, who joins us via Polycom.
Okay, today was the date that was set or reset for a pre-trial. I'm looking at my past note. So it looks like the offer back in April was for her to begin inpatient treatment and that the city would dismiss this. I don't know what happened there. But then she failed to appear at her next court date, which was May 13th. And then I see on August 5th, when she was arraigned by Magistrate Milner, she told the magistrate that she had already done her 30 days on this. So did she do treatment?
She completed an inpatient program at Glass House, Your Honor.
When?
This was a case with Attorney David Carter in early May of this year. I don't have exact dates because we don't have his full file. But it looks like it would have been mid to late.
So she had a pending B&E?
Yes.
The offer was to, the city was gonna dismiss it.
Yes, Your Honor. The city intends to honor that offer and the city will move to dismiss.
Hey, you're all set, ma'am.
So we're all set for the time, sir?
Yeah, your case is dismissed.
Oh, okay, okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Same to you. What time is Flores?
Yeah, you could also call Savage and, Edwards just to see. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not seeing Daffin, but it's early. Aisha Green is at 10:30. So we're just waiting for the person last name Parker. So they were late.
Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
while we have a couple of minutes, I just wanted to let you know, we do have some new attorneys who are going to be starting in our office here, starting next week through September. We have 3 new people.
Oh, wow.
I know, we're really excited.
I know, that's a major difference in such a small office, 3 people.
Yeah, so kind of in the coming months, we're gonna do a transition, so I'll be transitioning out. I think it's looking like Brandon Waddell is gonna take over this docket. He's gonna come back
Brandon Waddell is coming back.
as the director of litigation. Yeah.
Got it.
So we're really
Gonna pay on Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay, you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't hear anything.
Let's take care of this. On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Antonio Miguel Flores, file number 14-02959OD. Can I have the appearance from the city, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hagan Lawrence, appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Okay, and then Mr. Flores is present via Zoom, and you're without counsel, correct, sir?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and so today was the date that was scheduled for a motion to set aside a conviction from 2014 for operating while impaired. We do have a letter here. Well, let me double check. Do I have a letter from the agent? Okay, I do have a letter from the Office of the Attorney General. Ultimately, they are not objecting. They said that they believe that you may be eligible for the set aside, and the court should consider whether or not the petitioner has benefited from rehabilitative or educational programs, if any were ordered, and whether there were any steps taken before sentencing for the first violation. Let's see, and I'm assuming the city is not taking a position on this?
Your Honor, the city does not object.
Okay. God bless you. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this being the absolute and only thing on your criminal history ever, what have you been doing in the last 10 years?
Yes, Your Honor. I've written a statement that I'd like to actually say now, that's okay with you.
Yes.
Honorable Judge Simmons, with a sense of hope and appreciation, I virtually stand before you today. I want to thank you, alongside the state of Michigan, for your commitment to evaluating my expungement requests and embracing the potential for positive change. At age 19, the age of my conviction, I was struggling to cope with past traumas. Alcohol had become a crutch, but this conviction served as a wake-up call. I saw an opportunity to reform my relationship with alcohol and mental health, and I rose to the challenge. Through this process, I gained a deeper understanding of myself and developed the skills needed to thrive in life. Breaking the cycle of alcoholism in my family was a challenge I was born to conquer. Despite facing obstacles and setbacks, I emerged stronger and more determined than ever. My experience in jail served as a pivotal turning point, revealing the reality of my actions and motivating me to make a positive change. I am grateful for the lessons learned and the opportunity to grow beyond my past mistakes. With a newfound sense of purpose, I embraced my sobriety as the beginning of a journey towards self-improvement. By combining therapy with holistic modalities of healing, I discovered empowering ways to tackle life's challenges and connect with supported, like-minded individuals like myself. Since then, my life has shifted in a beautiful and unexpected way, presenting me with exciting challenges and opportunities for soul-filling expansion. As a passionate small business owner of Miguel Flores LLC, I am committed to empowering marginalized communities such as LGBTQ+ individuals, people of color, and trauma survivors through spiritual counsel and holistic healing methods. My work as a medicine man has allowed me to make a positive impact on my community for the past decade, and I continue to strive for even greater positive change by making my services accessible to those in need who need them the most. Empowering the next generation. As a youth development mentor, I've transformed my own challenging childhood experiences into a source of strength and understanding. Through organizations like the YMCA, Lansing School District, summer camps, and the National Heritage Academy, I've been able to connect with underprivileged children and teenagers, helping them build resilience and fostering self-love. My mission is to inspire these young individuals to believe in their own potential, no matter their background or ability. This conviction has been a turning point in my life, as I've made a significant shift in my relationship with God and the ancestors. They have guided me towards releasing my attachment to alcohol and allowing me to embrace my true passion as a medicine man and a healer. I am now living a life filled with meaning and purpose, and I'm inspired to continue on this path of growth and self-discovery. I just want to end by saying I'm grateful for everyone who has graced this moment with their presence and every individual who made this opportunity possible, showcasing the strength of empathy. And regardless of the outcome, I'm confident that I will continue to move forward with positivity and determination. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for taking the time to put your thoughts and your statements in writing before the court so I can consider what efforts you've taken since the time of this conviction and what things have helped you overcome whatever caused you to be before the court previously, whether it be an addiction issue or whether it was bad choices or engaging in activities that cause you to make poor decisions on that day. Obviously, I was not the judge that originally handled this matter in 2014. However, Mr. Flores, and I've indicated this already to the prosecutor, at least, excuse me, God bless you, at least briefly mentioned it. I had the occasion to actually meet you myself, maybe 2 years ago now, actually. It was 2022. I know that because it was my re-election. I was campaigning and I went to a community event over in Old Town and met you. I can't remember what organization you were working with at the table that event, but you and I engaged in a very pleasant conversation. I knew nothing about you, had never met you before. We just chatted for a bit. And then the very next day, I was in another community on the opposite side of town, knocking doors. And I knocked the door and you answered. And so it didn't strike me as ironic again today when your name or your file crossed my desk and for this purpose. And I'm glad to see that these last 10 years have been fruitful for you and positive. I'm happy to see that there's been no other engagement on your file with the criminal justice system and that any actions or engagement that you may have had with the criminal justice system has been on the opposite side, maybe in mentoring or helping someone. So with that being said, I find that your behavior has been consistent with the public welfare and it warrants setting aside the conviction. So I'll sign and date the order for today.
Thank you.
So congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and good luck to you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
What's your name?
Marshawn.
It is, Your Honor. I will go.
There, Your Honor.
On the record of the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Michonne Daffin, file number 24L2822551. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hagan Lawrence, appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Letter on behalf of Mr. Daffin, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Daffin, this is a failure to display a valid license charge. How are we proceeding on this, council?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, we would request a 30-day adjournment. It's my understanding that Mr. Daffin has an appointment already scheduled with the Secretary of State, so we'd like to see if he's able to get this license.
September 23rd, 9:30. September 23rd at 9:30 is your next court date. Okay, when is your next court date?
September 23rd, 9:30.
Okay, and so you have a phone or someplace where you keep your record of appointments?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I expect that you'll do that. I'll also give you a copy of your notice to appear. And so you'll no longer be able to say that you didn't know of your next court date, okay?
Okay,
Do you have any questions for the court?
no, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city. Thank you.
Nothing further.
You're all set, sir. Just waiting for Mr. Green. Be seated. Ms. Green,
Yes, Your Honor.
on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Aisha Green, file numbers 24L 284744142. Council appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy City Attorney Lisa Hagan Lawrence, appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Green, who's standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Green, we reset your matter. It was for expired plate, expired license, and no proof of insurance. How we proceed on this?
Your Honor, it's my understanding, actually, I'll just defer to Ms. Sutter on this one.
Thank you, Your Honor. You were correct. We adjourned last week because we weren't able to get video working on Zoom. I was able to speak with Ms. Green regarding these cases. We'd be seeking an adjournment of 30 to 45 days to allow her to keep her appointment with the Secretary of State and try and reach compliance here.
She has an appointment already.
That's what she's advised me, yes.
When is your appointment?
I haven't written it down, but I know it is like in another week and a half or so. I'm close to maybe a week. It's a
30 to 45 days.
September 30th at 9:30.
September 30th at 9:30. You have any questions today, ma'am?
No, I just wanted to touch a little bit on why I don't, the plate isn't expired.
We're going to keep going for us.
Oh,
For the director, as well.
okay. It was just a lot going on in my life. I had,
No, we're not going to talk to you about that.
oh. I don't know.
That's okay. So you won't have the right to retirement. I suggest as your attorney that you exercise that right to retirement. You and I can have the privileged conversations.
Anything you say they can use against you. You're still working out a plea negotiation, okay? Okay. So as of right now, we just reset this for another pre-trial on September 30th. You didn't have any questions for the court, ma'am?
No.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Right.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set.
No, it's fine.